This is actually a very interesting film. It's a second go around for me because I remember watching this when it came out originally. So for the second go round, I'm really amazed, absolutely amazed of how the black and white pops in this film. The actual black and white footage that they're showing is crystal clear, and the quality of it is just phenomenal of how well that they've mixed this together. It's just been spectacular. Yeah, there's been a couple interviews that they've kind of cut out, and there's a couple clips that are here and there that are kind of added to it and stuff like that. But I'm actually really enjoying this. I'm not through the whole thing. I've been so busy with other stuff going on that I haven't been able to devote my time to watching the whole anthology. But I am really getting into it and really captivated with it. So it is absolutely fascinating, the quality of it. Like I said, I keep going back and talking about that. I don't mean to kind of harp on the quality, but it's just absolutely unbelievable to see this redone and done so well. I'm just going to go through a bunch of random pictures because I can't show you the video from the anthology because I'd get a strike for copyrights. But this is my anthology press kit, and I'll talk as we go through this. And this is a press kit for Anthology 1, and a lot of neat stuff in this. But I don't know how I could go on about the anthology, but it certainly is an exciting new video to watch, and I think a lot of people are thoroughly enjoying it. From a lot of the VC people that I know that are watching it, they're enjoying it very much so, and I think it's definitely going to carry on. That's for sure. People are already bootlegging this out. There's Blu-rays and DVDs of this already on the market, which is just absolutely crazy. So for me, the anthology's got a bit more of a story than just the film itself or DVDs, the first go around in '95 and all of that. I was living in a different state at the time, Indianapolis, Indiana, and I've told this story before a couple times on my channel, so this is really nothing new, but for my newer viewers, it's something new. So for me, it was very exciting. A friend and I, my friend knew about this going on, and he had a connection and knew about the people from Apple Corps coming around to places in America. And at that time, like I said, Indianapolis was the place where I was living. And at that time, my friend and I submitted some stuff to, back this up a little bit, submitted some stuff saying we had, at that time it was VHS tapes, that we had VHS tapes of very rare Beatles stuff. And my friend and I did it as a joke, actually. We didn't expect anything to come of it, and we really didn't expect anything to happen about all of this. So they made their rounds, Apple Corps, in America to different people in different states. And then my friend got a letter from Apple Corps saying that they were going to stop by and wanted to see what we had for video footage for the anthology. And this was actually 92, 93, in between there, that they started kind of coming around. So they did come to my friend's house, and they pretty much confiscated the VHS tapes, and I gave them some stuff as well on VHS tapes. I didn't give them my originals. I made copies. Back then you could make copies from VHS to VHS. And so I made copies of all of my videos that I gave them and submit. So just the excitement of Apple Core coming to the house was overwhelming. And to tell friends and everything, I couldn't do it. I was all excited. I was ready to tell my friends, and Apple Core said, no, you cannot tell your friends and you cannot tell anybody about us coming to the house. If we accept your videos or we don't accept your videos, you can decide after we tell you yes or no of getting your videos. So as I was saying, a friend and I sent in stuff, and what I sent in was 2 video promo clips, an American clip of back in the USSR and a UK video clip of back in the USSR promo. 2 video promo clips, and also I sent them the press conference and the whole entirety concert of the Indianapolis State Fair, which back in the 90s were actually very rare and hard to find. So a couple weeks went by, then a couple months went by, and then almost half a year went by. And then I think a year went by, and I thought, okay, nothing's happening with this. This is going to be a total dud out on the whole situation. But then, to my surprise, I got a phone call from the Apple Corps, and they submitted my videos, which I was overstatically just crazily happy about that. Oh my gosh. Needless to say, my friend was very mad and jealous because his stuff did not get chosen. And it was kind of a sore subject, and we kind of lost our friendship, that's for sure. But Apple Corps kind of said to me, we will definitely use your footage. We're happy with it. We're going to use it. And your name will appear in the credits with the rest of the people at the end of the videos, saying special thanks. And we will do all of this. And I thought, oh my goodness, they're going to fly me out maybe to Abbey Road Studios to premiere and watch the video and all that kind of neat stuff. But nope, that didn't happen. So they said they would send me an advance copy of the anthology itself on VHS, which was very exciting. So, of course, I couldn't hold back. I told all kinds of friends and people and strangers and people out on the streets. I was so excited because the anthology was going to be showing on TV during Thanksgiving weekend. And what a thrill it was. So the anthology came out, and I was anxiously watching for the brand new song that they premiered at the first one with Free as a Bird. And then after that, they were going to roll credits, and my name was going to be in the credits. And it didn't happen. Couldn't believe it. I was totally disappointed in the whole fact that I did not even get my name in the credits, and I did not receive anything from them. But I did receive a VHS copy, which I did transfer it onto DVD. I did get a copy of a director's cut, which has a lot more video clips, and it also has a different beginning than the anthology has as well. Plus there's extra footage and stuff like that that has not been seen, and that's kind of neat. And my video clip of the Indianapolis press conference and a little bit of the concert does show up in the director's cut. So I haven't gotten that far in the Beatles Anthology, but I'm looking forward to seeing if maybe my video clips might be in there. So there you go. Beatle Brad. Yeah, how about that? My big claim to fame is having the Beatles Anthology and being a part of all of that. So it was absolutely thrillingly exciting, but also a very sore spot in topic. So it's a double-edged sword. So I did contact Apple Corps many times, and every time I did call, I either got the answering machine or I did get a secretary saying, that they are not accepting phone calls. And I told them who I was and what part I played in the anthology to the phone secretary or the operator at Apple Corps. And they basically said, sorry, we're not accepting any calls, and we'll have them call you back. Yes, this is kind of a neat photo of the Beatles crossing the Abbey Road walk across, right in front of Abbey Road Studios. And yes, I did cross this twice. It was pretty exciting to be at the Abbey Road Studios and to take my picture and to do all of that. And I did get to the front gate and asked somebody to see if I could talk to the secretary or somebody in charge, and they wouldn't let me talk to him without an appointment, which I didn't have, so I've just kind of let it go. But yeah, I guess you just have to let it be. So, as you all know, this is the anthology on DVD. And here it is. This is my director's cut of the anthology, which is 2 DVD discs on each and every one of these. Like I was saying, this is 2 DVDs long on each disc, so each one is longer than the original anthology. So, but yeah, pretty cool. And this has been heavily bootlegged also. Somebody who probably was out there who helped out also in the anthology with their video footage, probably bootlegged this out just like you're seeing this copy. So there are copies of this out there, but they are stupidly priced, that's for sure. But anyway, there you go. So to my viewer who wanted a view of my thoughts of the anthology, you got that plus more. So there you go. So I thank my viewers so very much for wanting to know about the anthology. And as I say on my channel, I'm out of here. Take care, everybody. See you on the next video. So I know some of you are skeptical about this, and basically that's your problem, not mine. If you don't believe me about being a part of the anthology, well, that's just, your thoughts, your opinion, and it really doesn't matter because, yes, I was a part of it all, and no, you were not there during the anthology or the making of it, so you really don't have a comment or really have a say in what I did or what I didn't do for the anthology because you were not a part of my life and a part of the anthology during that time. So I know that there'll be skeptics out there and people who don't believe me, but I'm actually coming forth this time and sticking up for myself and saying, you don't know what you're talking about and you weren't there, so you can't say. So when you do comment down below, lots of times it's like the old saying, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all.